Hi, this is Gotti. I just wanted to give you a real quick update in what I've been doing the last couple days. Yesterday I worked at the fire station. I did a few things on the website, probably a waste of time. I kind of had the personality that I have to have everything just right, and that probably really deters me from meeting my goals, but I did a couple things on the website. If you look over to the left, you'll see I put up some icons like for a Facebook page and YouTube and the blog feed, things like that. Anyway, so but I was at work, and I really don't expect myself to do much stuff at work for my campaigns. So I decided on a campaign. I am going to go with an insurance offer, and I've submitted it to LeadImpact, and I'm waiting for their approval. Some people say it can take up to 24 hours, so it probably won't be approved till tomorrow, but I think I should probably have some pretty good data by Monday. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm not expecting for it to be profitable. David Ford at AF Playbook, he has this awesome tutorial on the setup phase and everything step by step. He said for your first couple campaigns, just expect it to be a learning experience and expect to lose money. So don't have big hopes. I just want to get familiar with setting up Prosper 202, the tracking software, which I've loaded it onto a domain, and I'm not expecting anything big at all. Like I said, I'm expecting to lose some money, and that's totally fine because I just want to get familiar with the process. I was reading a thread on the AF Playbook forum yesterday that in a way was encouraging, in a way was discouraging. This guy, he said, I'm on my 200th campaign and I still haven't quite broken even. So he's made money, but he hasn't made more money than he's spent on his ads. And then several other people come on and said, don't give up, you can do it. One guy said, I'm on my 600th campaign, or 648, I'm not where I want to be, don't give up. And then I noticed that he posted a couple days later, his first post was sometime in June. He said, I've made some progress and I'm seeing some results, thanks for encouraging me not to give up. So this is definitely something that you have to be in it for the long haul. Hopefully it's gonna take me less than 200 campaigns to make a profit, but we'll see. And but again, especially these first few campaigns, I just expect it to be a learning experience. A couple other things. Like I said, David has some outstanding, totally awesome posts or threads in the forum about how to get started step by step. There's what he calls phase 1 or start phase, something like that, and then maybe it's phase 2, then phase 3. But I mean, everything's step by step, so I'm just completely following that along. He recommends that you only get into one vertical to start with, and he recommends either health, finance, or he says cash advance within finance, or insurance, and maybe a couple others. So I chose insurance, and I'm just going to stick with that. And then he also says to stick with one traffic source for a while until you get more familiar with things. So I started with LeadImpact. I would like to start with Traffic Advance, but they require a $1,000 deposit, whereas LeadImpact only requires a $200 deposit. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'll keep you updated. Probably in the next video, I'm going to talk about what my goals are for the future over the next month, 6 months, 2 or 3 years. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. I will say, I'll confess that got a little bit sidetracked the other day. At the beginning of the blog, I committed to only seeking advice on on CPA from AF Playbook, and I got distracted, saw some shiny objects, and I think it was on the Warrior Form or something. I looked around there. It was a waste of time. I didn't buy anything, but it piqued my interest. Anyways, that's a great reason why I have this blog, is to help keep myself accountable so I can tell about that stuff, and I'm much less likely to do it when I know that I have to put it on video if I do it. So that wraps it up. I'll probably make another video on Monday. I expect to have some data, some results. Maybe I'll be able to post a screenshot of probably how much money I lost, but we'll see. So, and one more thing, in my campaign, I picked like I said, the insurance niche, and I wanted to make sure that it was an offer where I could use a landing page or a direct link, because I want to test both. And he said that was perfectly fine. And that offer is with Ads for Dough. And maybe in the next video also I'll tell you specifically what I did to get accepted to Ads for Dough. Wolfstorm Media, everybody says the Ads for Dough is the network of all networks. So, and again, I'm totally new at this, but I got accepted, and I'll tell you about that. So, and I want to say one more thing. Wolfstorm Media, this guy posts a lot on the AF Playbook forum. He has some great training, and I haven't specifically got into, I'm not really going to go into the how-tos, but just very beginner stuff, getting things set up, everything from your email client to getting things in order from the beginning. And I really am enjoying that. It's been really helpful, because it's best to get set up correctly now than 6 months to a year down the road and everything being scattered everywhere and thinking, man, I wish I would have got this right in the beginning. So Wolfstorm Media, if you join them and get accepted, outstanding training for getting things set up. So that wraps it up. Thank you. Have a great weekend.